The illusion of happiness. Have you ever felt like you're almost there? Life often paints a picture that seems perfect from afar. The bright lights, the big dreams, the promise of happiness just beyond reach. But sometimes the truth is far different. Sometimes what appears to be greener grass is only an illusion, a shimmering mirage that vanishes once you get too close. Sometimes the grass that you are standing on is greener than the grass you are looking at. This is the story of Jamisha and James Johnson, a story of dreams, heartbreak, betrayal, and ultimately redemption. It's about learning what truly matters and understanding that sometimes the most valuable things in life are right in front of us, if we only learn to see them. Opposites attract. Jamisha's world was vibrant. Her social media feeds burst with colorful makeup tutorials, radiant selfies, and aspirational quotes. She had thousands of followers. Her fans loved her fearless personality, her vivacious energy, her beautiful, invigorating smile, her hunger for success. She dreamed of launching her own cosmetics line, of fame, of leaving her small town and small life behind. Her days were filled with photo shoots, brand deals, and hopes of someday making her mark. James, or Junior, as he was often called, was different. Quiet, humble, dedicated. Working at Walmart since he was 17, he was a man of routine. He kept to himself, focused on his job, taking care of his family. His dreams were simple: own a house, support his daughter Melody, have a stable life. He wasn't interested in fame or fortune. He just wanted peace and stability. Their worlds collided in the most ordinary place, Walmart's checkout lane. Jamisha was browsing, her phone in hand, lost in her thoughts about her next post. Junior was scanning items, his focus sharp but kind. She looked up and caught his eye, and something about his calm demeanor drew her in. One day, Jamisha was sitting in a crowded Starbucks coffee shop. There were barely any tables or chairs available to be seated. Their eyes met again. They both smiled. Junior asked, "Is somebody sitting here?" He pulled the chair out and sat down. Believe it or not, this is how it all started. That simple moment marked the beginning of something neither of them expected. The first storm, love, and dreams. Time passed. They grew close. Jamisha's bubbly personality softened Junior's reserved nature. She brought color to his life. He grounded her. She shared her dreams, college, her own brand, fame, and fortune. At 19, everything changed. Jamisha found out she was pregnant. Her initial shock was replaced by a strange mixture of excitement and anxiety. Junior was overwhelmed, but determined. "We're going to be okay," he whispered, holding her hand. "We'll make it work." Jamisha's frustrations grew. She wanted more than just Walmart shifts. She wanted her dreams to come true. She longed for college, for a better life. She saw her social media followers grow, her influence expanding, but her reality remained the same. Working part-time, supporting Melody, dreaming of a different future. Junior worked harder. Overtime, extra shifts, anything to provide. He believed that if he pushed enough, he could give Melody the life she deserved. Routine and restlessness. Years drifted by. Jamisha graduated college with her bachelor's degree, proud yet unfulfilled. She was working part-time at Macy's and managing her TikTok influencer career. Her home was cluttered with cosmetics, clothes, and fast food wrappers. Junior was promoted. He was now a supervisor at Walmart, earning respect and a better income. But inside, he felt hollow. He'd come home exhausted, to no dinner. Jamisha, making live posts, and Melody doing homework alone with earbuds stuffed in her ears. James wondered, was this all there was? This didn't look like the family or the life he'd imagined. They were life in, but not living. There was no connection, no communication, no daily interaction. Junior became depressed, but he did the one thing he knew how to do well. He worked. Jamisha's online life was thriving. Yet behind her bright smile, she felt trapped. Her heart longed for excitement, for validation. She saw Chris, a young, flashy manager at Macy's, who always flirted with her, His charm, his expensive clothes, and cologne were irresistible. She dismissed it at first, thinking it was harmless. But the temptation grew day by day. The first mistake. Late nights, secret texts. Jamisha's phone buzzed when Junior was asleep. She ignored her conscience. Chris's messages were flirtatious, suggestive, and even exciting. They had become a good distraction from the mundane life she now lived with Junior. One night, she met him at a popular downtown bar. She entered the bar wearing a black tight-fitting one-piece that accented her curvy body. Her heart pounded as Chris walked over to her and whispered, "You're beautiful. Tonight you're all mine. I'm going to show you the type of night a beautiful woman like you deserve." They danced, laughed, shared drinks. For a moment, she felt alive, free from her worries, her responsibilities. But the guilt gnawed at her. The consequences. Jamisha's secret was slowly unraveling. Junior sensed her distance, her late nights, her evasiveness. One evening, he found her phone open. His eyes widened as he saw messages, flirtatious, suggestive, intimate from Chris. He confronted her, voice trembling. "Who is he, Jamisha?" She broke down. Shankingly, she admitted, "His name is Chris. I'm sorry, we're just friends. He's a manager at Macy's." Her voice cracked. "I'm sorry, Junior." Junior felt like the ground was opening beneath him. His heart dropped to his stomach and shattered. "Why? Why did you do this?" "I'm busting my ass every day to make ends meet. I provide for you. I give you the best life I can afford." "How could you do this to me, Jamisha? How could you do this to our family?" She looked away, tears streaming. "I needed something. Anything different. I feel dead inside." The next day, she left. Taking Melody, she moved out, chasing a dream that was already slipping away. The illusion cracks. Jamisha believed she'd found happiness. She truly believed that the grass was greener with Chris. She thought Chris was her escape, her ticket out of her mundane life. But soon reality struck hard. She was pregnant again. This time, with Chris's child. She clung to hope. Maybe this was her chance at a new life, with love, with success. But Chris was a fraud. A charming con artist drowning in debt, involved in illegal dealings, behind on his child support. He was hiding a dangerous life behind his flashy facade. The grass that Chris represented wasn't even real grass. Nothing that he had told her about himself was true. Her world fell apart. She was alone, pregnant, and in debt, facing eviction, her car repossessed, her dreams shattered. The heart of darkness. Junior sank into despair. He threw himself into work, trying to drown out the pain. He climbed the ranks, now a senior manager, but felt hollow inside. Even though Jamisha betrayed him, he still loved her. He still wanted his family back. Jamisha's life crumbled. She was living in a raggedy apartment that was falling apart, struggling to make ends meet. Her social media followers dwindled. She cried herself to sleep many nights, wondering how it all fell apart. One night, she received a mysterious message, a woman's voice on the other end. "Chris is involved in criminal activity. He's hiding from the law. You need to get out before it's too late. You seem like a nice lady. Chris has hurt many people in the past. You better leave before it's too late." Her heart raced. She realized she needed a way out. She had to find a way to finally escape this nightmare. The turning point. Jamisha was contacted by a detective from the police department. She decided to cooperate with them and give them the evidence they needed to arrest Chris. She met with the undercover officer and handed over her phone and all the evidence of Chris's secret life and crimes. A strange sense of relief washed over her. She'd finally shed the lies. She was finally free, perhaps for the first time in years. Rebuilding from the ashes. Meanwhile, Jamisha moved into a shelter. She attended counseling, volunteered at women's shelters, slowly rebuilding her life. She realized that her worth wasn't defined by followers on Instagram or TikTok or the illusion of fame, but by her integrity and courage. Junior climbed higher in his career. His focus was supporting his daughter, keeping her safe. Junior still dreamed of a better future, a future full of peace and honesty, void of the chaos Jamisha created for their family. Despite everything, Junior still loved Jamisha. Months passed. Jamisha found a job at a community college, helping students realize their dreams. She volunteered, offering hope and strength to those fighting their own battles. The final revelation. One evening, Jamisha received a letter from Chris's ex. She'd also helped law enforcement build a case against him. He was arrested. His empire of lies, criminal schemes, and deception finally collapsed. She sat quietly, tears in her eyes. Relief, sorrow, and hope swirled inside her. She'd escaped his web of deception, but at what cost? Looking in the mirror, she whispered, "The grass may seem greener on the other side, but it's not real. My happiness comes from within." A new beginning. Junior and Jamisha finally sat together at Melody's graduation, a small, humble celebration. Their daughter smiled, proud of her accomplishments. The pain of the past still lingered in their hearts. Memories of betrayal, heartbreak, and regret. But amidst the shadows, a faint glimmer of hope had taken root. Jamisha reached out gently and took Junior's hand. Her voice trembled softly as she spoke. "Thank you for never giving up on us. I've learned the hard way. Truth, loyalty, and love are the real treasures." Junior looked into her eyes, a mixture of pain and forgiveness. "The grass isn't greener on the other side," he said quietly. "It's right here, in the love we nurture, the lessons we learn, and the family we build together." They sat in silence for a moment, watching Melody walk across the stage, her diploma in hand, her smile bright and proud. The past still haunted them, but they chose to focus on the future, a future where honesty and trust could heal even the deepest wounds.